We're going to have so much fun. So are you guys ready to have some fun right now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So we are here tonight and we are going to be talking about voting. We're going to learn a whole lot more about that. But as we get started, we're going to remind everybody that we do record all of our programs and we share them on social media. So we just want to let everybody know so your faces and voices will be out on the internet, just so you're aware of that. So Olivia is going to manage our microphones from time to time. So we're going to introduce ourselves real quick so everybody remembers who we are. So I'm Miss Denise.
I'm Miss Annette.
Toby?
I'm Miss Toby. Sorry, I forgot my microphone. I'm Miss Toby.
I'm Miss Olivia.
Wonderful. And we, of course, we have Miss Maggie and Miss Stella with us. Yay! So as we get started tonight, we're going to start out with our song. So is everybody ready to sing along? Here we go. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. Let's all gather near so everyone can hear. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. Yay! Good. We are so happy everybody is here with us tonight. We are actually going to be talking about what I said, voting. What is voting? Does anybody have any idea? Anybody have any ideas? No? Voting is actually when you make a choice between two or more people or things or courses of action and decide by the majority, or meaning how many people want one thing over another. And we're going to be doing some voting tonight, so you're going to get a chance to vote. So one of the things with voting is that we vote for people as president, which means the president of the United States, okay? So we have two really, really fun books tonight, and we have some interesting people in these books who have decided they want to run for president. They want to be president. They're trying to get you to vote or choose them as the next president, okay? So we're going to start out with our first story, and our first story tonight is being read by Miss Olivia. So we're going to turn it over to her. So keep your eyes on the screen because here's all the beautiful pictures.
Alrighty, this story is called Buddy for President by Hans Wilhelm, and it is published by HarperCollins Publishers. My name is Hunter Green, and this is my dog, Buddy. Buddy is the best dog in the whole world. That's why I want him to become our next president. What? You think dogs can't become president? Well then, it's time to change that. It's time for Buddy. Let me tell you why Buddy is so special. He's always happy to see me, even if I've been gone for less than 30 seconds. Buddy helps me with the chores, and he makes taking bath an adventure. Buddy has everything you'd want in a great president. He loves the great outdoors, just like President Theodore Roosevelt. He believes in sharing and helping others, just like President Franklin D. Roosevelt. He is a born leader who is an awesome saxophone player, just like President Bill Clinton. Nobody knows how to kiss babies better than Buddy. He'll slobber himself into everybody's heart. Who could better preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States than a hound? I'll tell you, no one. When Buddy is president, other dogs will want to be in politics too. Washington will never be the same again. Buddy will be our top dog. He will put his presidential paw print on only good laws, like bedtime just for grown-ups and more playtime for kids. I wish I had more playtime. Everybody will cheer when Buddy introduces a law so that all kids must have a safe place to live with grown-ups and dogs who love them with all their hearts. Kids will read more. Reading becomes real fun when you have someone to read to. Dogs are the best listeners. Now, dogs will be allowed to teach, and their classes will be very different. You can take a class on how to chew up a stinky sneaker in one sitting. Bleh, I don't think I would want to do that. Recess will become the most important class. I hope this alone will make you vote for Buddy. President Buddy will make sure that cars, school buses, planes, and trains have no roofs. Fresh air for everyone. I don't know about that. The new national anthem. Woof, 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 and so on and so forth. We will have to change the national anthem so that everybody can sing it. Of course, other countries will be very jealous of Buddy, so they will elect dogs as their leaders. The whole world is going to be dogs. Once a year, all leaders will come together and submit a play ball on the White House lawn. Oh, that looks like fun. Buddy will bring dogs and people together like no president has before. All the leaders in the world will be best friends with Buddy. Their tails will wag with delight when they hear his voice. No country will need an army anymore. Dogs have no time for that. Instead of bombs and bullets, we will throw frisbees or learn how to dance the conga. Conga, conga, conga. That's a fun dance to do. Dogs will rule the world. Buddy will be the best president ever. Now it's up to you. When election day comes, make sure you vote for Buddy, because if you don't vote for him, if you don't vote for him, what's going to happen? The other guy will win. Oh, the other guy's a cat.
Goodness gracious. How fun. So you heard all about what Buddy wants to do when he becomes president, right? Do you remember some of the things he said he was going to do when he became president? Do you remember what he said? Can you unmute yourselves? There you go.
He's gonna get other dogs together.
That's right. Very good. Stella, you're still muted. Can you get it?
No.
There you go. You got it. So do you remember what Buddy was going to do?
No.
Did he that he was going to have party and play and invite all the other dogs?
Yeah.
Did you see him playing the saxophone?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So he was going to do all kinds of things, isn't he, if he became president? So now we're going to do something where we talked earlier about voting, right? And voting means that you make a choice between two or more things. So what we're going to do is Miss Toby's going to show you two or more things, and we're all going to vote. And the biggest number of people who choose one over the other is the winner. Okay? So Miss Toby?
All right, I'm going to tell you about our two things first, and then we'll vote, okay? So our two things we're going to vote about are unicorns. Can you see the unicorn? And dragons. So you're going to tell us which one you like the best. You can only vote one time, so I'm going to hold up one by one, and if it's your favorite, you raise your hand. So if you like unicorns best, raise your hand. All right. Miss Stella likes unicorns best. Miss Maggie likes unicorns best. All right. And if you like dragons best, raise your hand. If you don't like dragons best, put your hand down. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You guys already voted.
You guys voted.
Oh.
So I believe for
So who won? Who won? You're broken up, Toby.
me.
Your mic went off.
I'm sorry. I'm here, but I've died. I believe
There
we
you
had
go.
three.
There you go.
We had 3 seconds. But if
Yeah.
we're going by demographic, the littles all voted for unicorns. So
That's that's true.
That's true.
Okay. So were you going to do a second one this time?
Yes, I have a second one. So I'm going to hold up 2 colors, okay? So the colors we're going to vote on are blue and red. So if your favorite color out of those 2 is blue, raise your hand. Oh, we have 6 votes for blue. I don't think we even need to vote for red.
No.
So let's show red, though. Let's show red. Did anybody vote for red? No.
No.
So who
And when that
wins?
happens, it's called unanimous. That means everybody voted for the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So that's how only one way that you can look at voting. And that way, the most people who choose one option or more, or one option out of more than one, that's how you determine the winner of a vote. Okay. So now we're going to do the second book that I'm going to try to read to you. Hopefully I can see the screen pretty well. So we're going to read If I Had Your Vote by the Cat in the Hat. And this comes to us with a little help from Alistair Helm, illustrated by Tom Brannan, published by Beginner Books, a division of Random House. So this time it's the Cat in the Hat who is running for president, okay? So If I Had Your Vote by Cat in the Hat. If I had your vote, oh, the things I could do, oh, the things I could do with a yes vote from you. If I had your vote and if I were in charge, I'd make a few changes, some small and some large. If I had your vote and a fun staff, and not just a staff, but a staff and a half, I would have my fun staff fill the fridge with fun foods like hot dogs and cakes that make fun feeling moods. If I had your vote, I would really prefer to be the far more ovaler. Thing 1 and thing 2 would know just what to do to square up this room and re-oval it through. If I had your vote, I would smile and sit very still for a very long while. The painters would paint me from morning till night to get every inch of my smiler just right. If I had your vote, I would sign all these bills with ink and a pen made from stick-upine quills. Oh my goodness. These bills would become laws, and those laws, with some luck, would now and for always stay stickety-stuck. If I had your vote, I could be on TV with all of those pointy things pointing at me. Look at all those cameras and microphones. If I would be, I think we missed something. Okay. I would be your house. You could see all my face. You could see my face even way out in space. If I had your vote, I would take all these books and sort them by smell and hook them on hooks so that you would need, so all you would need is your nose, beak, or snout to sniff out a title and check a book out. I wonder what this kind of book is about. I'm not going to be hanging books up in the library soon, though. If I had your vote, I would paint this whole place, these cases, these vases, these boots and their laces, and all these tall walls with their unfunny faces. But as for this room, I would leave it alone. That hat on his head looks a lot like my own. Oh my goodness. Picture of Abraham Lincoln. If I had your vote and these plates and old bowls, for fun I would put them on top of these poles and twirl them and swirl them around and around till they stop spinning and fall to the ground. But no need to panic or worry, you see. The new ones I pick would be perfect for me. If I had your vote, I would meet other leaders who happen like me to be quite messy eaters. Oh, how we would eat, eat with our snorks and our floons and our hands and our feet. If I had your vote, I would plant far more flowers and trim these high hedges for hours and hours, then shower those flowers with water I take from this splishy and splashy and fishy free lake. If I had your vote and some almost hatched eggs with shells up on top and the bottom half legs, these long-legged eggs would not be a batch of eggs you could catch before they all hatch. If I had your vote, every night in the sky would look like it looks on the 4th of July. Kabooms of all colors like pink, blue, and red would spark up the dark in the sky overhead. And right at the end, I would send up a socket the size of a space shuttle rocket. Kaboom! The socket would soar the kaboom in the sky. Then socks of all sizes would fall from up high. If I had your vote, I would hire a crew, a clean it all crew that would clean this house through. Thing 1 could wipe windows, thing 2 could scrub chairs, and little cat A would shampoozle the stairs. Look how tiny he is. Then little cat B, all the way to cat Z, would sweep every speckle of dirt they could see. With one final touch-up from little cat Q, this not-so-new house would look newer than new. If I had your vote, this is what I would do. The country would love me, I think. How about you? Oh my gracious. So there's our story. So with that story, does anybody remember what the Cat in the Hat said he was going to do?
I know.
Well, you don't know?
I do.
You
know.
do know. What is it?
The cat in the hat was painting.
Yes.
The hat.
Yes, he was. How about you, Miss Maggie? Did you see anything that he was doing? Turn your mic on.
Had cleaning crew to clean the whole house.
That's exactly right. So they would be very, very busy, right? So, I'm just wondering, does anybody know, do we have a poll that we could ask who liked one over the other? Who would vote for Mr. Buddy or who would vote for Cat in the Hat? Okay.
I would vote Mr. Buddy.
You like Buddy better? How about you, Stella?
I'll vote for Buddy too.
Okay. So you guys both like Buddy best, huh? Well, we're going to show you another example of a vote. Miss Toby's going to show us.
Yes, we have two things. Our now are ice cream and pizza. So,
ooh, that's a hard
who
one.
likes ice cream the best? Raise your hand if you like ice cream best. Miss likes ice cream. Miss Stella likes ice cream. Oh, everybody likes ice cream. I think I like ice cream best.
Oh, so our vote was 5 for ice cream and 1 for pizza. Oh, goodness.
Pizza.
So which one was the higher number? So who won? Was it ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. And we have one more, don't we, Toby?
No, that's... Oh, yes. Our last one, though, is for what book we're going to read next. So
yes.
Miss and I both have a book. This Little President. All the presidents in the United States ever. And then Miss Annette's book is
A Mouse in the White House.
So we're going to decide which book to read. So this will be again, if you hold up so we could either want to read The President, The Little Presidents, or The Mouse in the House. So if you would rather have us read to you The President, raise your hand. Little Presidents. Okay. If you'd rather hear The Mouse in the White House, raise your hand.
I choose The Mouse in the White House.
Raise your hand.
Okay, so we've got a split vote between our viewers. One for president and one for mouse. So what do we think, huh?
Maybe Miss Olivia can be our tiebreaker.
That's it. Yes, Miss Olivia, which one would you prefer? Would you like to hear Mouse in the White House?
I think I prefer The Mouse in the White House.
Okay. So the biggest number of votes went for Mouse in the White House. So Miss Annette's going to read that to us now, okay? And Stella, that president's book will be at the library that you can borrow it and read it later, okay?
Yes, you'll enjoy it.
Yes. So we're going to start with Mouse in the White House.
It is by Richard Ballow, and it is illustrated by Lisa Michaels, and it is presented by Tolman Printing. This is the White House in Washington, D.C. Looks like the president's house. And this is a mouse. And what I like about the mouse, look at his tail. He's written out in cursive mouse, the word mouse.
He's like pretty talented.
Yes, he is. There's a mouse in the White House, yelled the first kid. There's a mouse in the White House kitchen, explained the chef. I'll catch him, cried the first kid. Get out of here, demanded the chef. There's a mouse in the White House, whispered the secret agent. I'll catch him, replied the first kid. Let me at him, shrieked the chief. I have him in sight. Repeat, I have the mouse in sight, whispered the agent. He's talking into his microphone in his sleeve. I've almost got him, said the first kid. You're mine now, little mouse, cried the chef. He's headed for the Oval Office, whispered the agent. Inform the president. Can I ask a few questions? Shouted the reporter. There's a mouse in the White House, shrieked the first lady. She's afraid of mice. That's where I'd be, up on the couch too, if it startled me like that. He's slipping away, the first kid howled. He won't get away from me, the chef bellowed. Repeat, the mouse is escaping, whispered the agent. This is the house of the people, explained the first lady. Is that a mouse in my White House? Asked the president. Oui, said the French ambassador. Hiss! Jack, the president's cat, waited in the hallway. Look how ferocious he looks. Get him, the first kid charged ahead. He must not get away, the chef proclaimed. Stand down. Repeat, stand down, said the agent. That'll make a great story, the reporter grinned. Where's the vice president when you need him, shouted the first lady. Oui, agreed the French ambassador. Where's pest control when you need them, asked the president. Jack the cat imagined a mousy dinner. The mouse ran through the French doors and into the rose garden. Everyone sighed. Jack growled. How will we get him out? Asked the gardener. Why get him out? Asked the first kid. I declare, said the president, there is no more mouse in the White House. Everyone turned and went back inside. And so did the mouse.
Look at him winking.
I know. They thought they got rid of that mouse, and he's just going back in. When I saw him in the kitchen, he took a grape off the table, and he was running with his first amount of food. So he liked that
So
book.
did you guys like the book? Thumbs up? I thought it was a fun book. Yes, good, 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 good. Okay, so now we're going to actually talk about the craft for tonight. So Miss Annette's going to show you what you'll be able to make.
This is the cutout version of your badge to be a future voter. So if your parents are going to vote in person and you get to go along with them, you can make this badge and wear it so that everybody knows that when you get older, you're going to be one of those voters. So Miss Toby has a document there that she's going to be sharing with you so that you can see it. And it has all the instructions on how you can cut it out and glue it together. So this is what the final project will look like here. And there you can cut it out and make one for you and make one for your friend if you'd like.
Yes, so what you'll want to do is go to our Facebook page, and this will be posted to the Facebook page, and you can download it to print from there, okay? So did everybody have a really good time tonight, I hope? I hope we all had a good time. I thought it was a whole lot of fun. So what we're going to do is let everybody know about next week, because next week is a little bit more than a week before Halloween. So we know everybody's starting to get their costumes put together. So next Tuesday night is test drive your costume. So you're going to want to bring your costumes, or have your costumes on when you come to our program. And so when you're in the program, we're going to have everybody, it's going to spotlight you, and you'll be able to dance and show us your costumes. So, and then everybody who shares their costumes next week will be able to pick up a free book that they get to keep the next week at the library when they pick up their regular library books. So does that sound like a lot of fun? Yes, very good. Very, very, very good. So remember that our time change for next week will still be going at 5:30. We're kind of giving this a try to see how it works for everybody. So we hope it worked well for everybody's schedule tonight. So we want to remind everybody that to look for the video on Facebook later tonight or first thing tomorrow. We'll be posting it. So we're going to finish up with our closing song. So is everybody ready to sing along? Okay, here we go. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. Yay! So it was so fun to see everybody tonight. If everybody will turn your microphones on, so if you can reach over and turn your mics on, and we're going to finish out with a library cheer. Woo! Is everybody ready to do a library cheer? Yes! Okay, now remember, it's count to 3 together, and then as loud as you can, library. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Library! Hooray! Thank you guys for coming with us tonight. Do remember that you can still visit our website and find books that are ebooks, and audio books are online available with your library card. You can search our catalog and place holds on fun books you might want to read. So even though we don't see you in the library, we're still very much here for you. So we will look forward to hopefully seeing everyone next Tuesday night at 5:30. So you guys take care and have a very good week.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Bye.